Hello there, BoBo the Bitcoiner is back. How Bitcoin survived so long, 15 years, is quite marvelous. It's fantastic. It's really extraordinary. Practically the whole world is against Bitcoin. All right, especially the powerful elites. Ordinary folk not understanding Bitcoin are not against Bitcoin because they don't know exactly what is Bitcoin. They are not go in deep enough. So of course they don't adopt it. But despite that, Bitcoin survived 15 years without a scratch. Right. Someone told me before, if you keep on rubbing your skin, you will bruise, well, of course, right? Well, not Bitcoin, okay? It's virtual and cannot be touched. The arrow targeted at Bitcoin, right, is white and varied, okay? From the reputable financial celebrities like Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, right, the undisputed guru of stock, who call Bitcoin a rat poison, to Jamie Dimon, CEO of world's largest bank, JP Morgan, who said Bitcoin is a fraud and used only by criminals, to Nobel laureate economists Thaler and Krugman, who proclaimed Bitcoin is a bubble, okay, and will collapse. Krugman famously said Bitcoin is wrapped in a techno-mysticism, inside a cocoon of libertarian ideology, and will go to zero. Well, it's 60,000 today, okay? So many politicians, professors, bankers, institutions, and mostly powerful elites, they rat salt onto its own, okay? And by creating a lot of barrier, obstructions, stumbling block, trying to stop the flow and advancement of Bitcoin ecosystem. All the mouth organs from the government and renowned news media, mostly owned and supported by the elites, trumpeted their propaganda to bring down Bitcoin throughout their 15 years of existence. And you know what happened? They failed. They failed badly, as none is able to substantiate what they proclaim. If Bitcoin is used only by criminals, come on, JP Morgan, then why is the US government not shutting it down? Criminal, right? Well, Bitcoin network is still alive and kicking. Okay. In fact, more robust than when they started in 2009. Nevertheless, Bitcoin is moving somewhat slow. And you know why? It takes time to convince those in the upper elites. Okay? Because they have too much to lose if Bitcoin is widely adopted by the people. It is the mainstream, the majority of the world population that have to be convinced first. For example, if you talk to anybody today, right, you will find few people who say they never heard of Bitcoin. Bitcoin news is everywhere now, right? From news reel to publication to people on the street, taxi driver, to auntie and uncle in the market. Everybody talking about Bitcoin. Yet they not adopt Bitcoin yet. Why? Why? Well, people understand Bitcoin on the surface, but it's unable to understand its depth. That's where the biggest anxiety is fear, F-E-A-R. Okay, they are afraid to lose their Bitcoin themselves. You see, thousands of years ago, merchants provide grain loan to farmers and traders involved in transporting goods between cities. Right? That was the start of the banking system until today. The banking system is so well structured and fully supported by the government that besides being born into it, we live and breathe in it, day in, day out. It's psychologically drilled into our brain that we accept to put just our money to the bank without fear. Right? And the bank also structured it so conveniently that we do not have to worry too much, to the extent that we don't even bother what they do with our money. Just put our money in the bank, it is safe, and you can go to sleep. Well, in a lot of countries today, it is not so safe anymore, right? And it's getting worse. And it's even hitting America now. The banks are not safe. But with Bitcoin, it's totally different. Nobody should hold your Bitcoin. Not your key, not your coin, right? You are your own bank. You take full responsibility. That responsibility is frightening people. How to hold my Bitcoin? What happened if I lost or forget the private key? But the other question now is, can we still trust the bank with our hard-earned money anymore? Think about it. If not, then that we don't want. It's not that we don't want to trust the bank anymore. It's more like the situation is forced upon us, by the greedy and corrupt, powerful elites. The whole world is so corrupted, from the politician down to the banks. It's becoming more and more common to see banks go bankrupt, and our money can be lost. Even the big bank, you think the big bank like JP Munger don't collapse? It's just that the government don't allow them to collapse. It's too big to be failed. There's no such thing as in Bitcoin, it's too big to be failed. So the question now is, do you want your bank to lose your money for you? Or given the choice, you rather lose it yourself, if you have to. Actually, it's not easy to lose a Bitcoin. If you follow some basic principle, a simple discipline. After you buy the Bitcoin from the exchange, you simply withdraw it to your Bitcoin from the exchange to your own wallet. Just like that. All right. And there are two ways you can do it. One is buy a hardware wallet like Trezor or Ledger Nano. Of course, there are still procedures to set up the wallet, and so people are still worried. Okay. Then I will recommend the simplest method. Use paper wallet. That is probably the easiest, no password to remember. Just make your own paper wallet. You do it yourself. I produced so many videos in the past on this subject. You can go back to the episode 2 14 115 116 143 191. I teach you how to make your own Bitcoin wallet, paper wallet, with demonstration even. I hope with these useful tips on paper wallet, you will gain the confidence and keep your own Bitcoin safely. It's quite easy, actually, right? Go check this episode I just mentioned. With paper wallet, there is no complicated password to remember. Only one discipline. Don't show your private key to anybody. That's it. If anybody know your private key, or nobody know your private key, not even the government can steal your money or steal your Bitcoin. So you can also print as many paper wallet as you like. Okay. Actually, there's no limit to how many paper wallet you can print, and it's all free. Just make sure you keep your paper wallet yourself securely. That's all. That's all. Okay. Now you can see there's no reason why you are afraid of Bitcoin anymore. Tell your friend, teach them also, and with confidence, you can start seeing more adoption from the world at large. Okay? Since Bitcoin is such a fantastic technology, why not share with all your friends and relatives? Let them have the opportunity to come on board and catch the train to a better future. Right? Thanks for watching. See you. Bye-bye.